For anyone questioning the Caitlin Clark effect, we now have people wanting to watch golf because of her. We saw the kind of offer that Ice Cube made to Caitlin to play in the Big Three, that is $5 million to play 3 months.
Caitlin Clark made $10 million off the court. Let that sink in for a moment. Angel Reese is losing it. She can't even make half of that amount on the court, which must hurt a little. It's pretty clear that she's feeling something because, let's face it, jealousy is rampant.
Throughout the year, WNBA players were demanding to be given credit for elevating the league. Angel Reese claimed that she was along with their pretend friends in the mainstream media. They wanted us to believe that the WNBA was exploding in popularity. They wanted to keep all the credit for themselves while downplaying the impact of the only star in the league, Caitlin Clark.
These two started at the same place, but one is soaring, and the other, well, let's say Angel is searching for other ways to make money. She even ventured into daring modeling in an attempt to earn a few extra bucks, but we all know that when you lack dignity, money doesn't stick. Then there's Caitlin, who is doing things the right way and building her brand with pure class, and now she's $10 million richer, so naturally, Angel's reaction is,
I'll take that because look where women's basketball is. People are talking about women's basketball, but you never would think that we'd be talking about women's basketball. People are pulling up to games. We got celebrities coming to games, sold out arenas, like just because of one single game. And just looking at that, like, I'll take that role. I'll take the bad guy role, and I'll continue to take that on.
There was no doubting that Angel Reese knew how to command attention, but commanding attention and commanding a $10 million paycheck are two very different things, as Reese was recently reminded in the most brutal way possible. Angel Reese was a player who could light up the court and social media with equal intensity. Her unapologetic confidence made her a household name, especially after her famous taunting of Caitlin Clark during the NC Championship. She was praised, criticized, and everything in between.
Caitlin Clark's last WNBA playoff game had over 2.6 million viewers, and now we are seeing the ratings dip under 1 million viewers.
Caitlin Clark's most recent WNBA playoff game drew over 2.6 million viewers, but the numbers are now falling below 1 million. Even seasoned professionals, let alone collegiate athletes, would be shocked to see Caitlin Clark, the quiet and reliable powerhouse, turn her dominance on the court into an empire worth $10 million. For Ree, who takes pride in setting trends and being a trailblazer, seeing Clark walk casually into a financial stratosphere that feels out of reach must be shocking.
Yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize.
Not only is the money the source of the irritation, but also what the money stands for. It's a classic tale of the flashy attention getter versus the quiet achiever, and this time the quiet achiever has won the ultimate. Angel Reese has worked hard to establish her brand, leaning into the Bayou Barbie persona and using her bold personality to carve out a niche in the world of nil deals, while Clark has been busy creating generational wealth.
Now, the other recognizable name on the roster, Angel Reese, who has got to be absolutely terrified. It is not going to be a good Christmas for the villainous
Award. Although Reese may have the spotlight, Clark has endorsement deals with major brands like Neck, Gatorade, and Bose, all of which solidify her place not only as a basketball star but also as a marketable icon. Reese's meltdown isn't surprising. Imagine seeing someone you've outplayed and overshadowed, someone you've defeated in a championship game, turn around and beat you where it really counts the bank.
Without a doubt, Angel Reese is the biggest star in this new league. Hell, she is the only star with Unrivaled. There is not another player in this league capable of drawing a mainstream fly to this unknown turd. Whether it's fair or not, the success or the failure of this league, it is going to be directly tied to Angel Reese. Does Angel have enough drawing power to capture mainstream interest?
The way that people view the two athletes is where they diverge. Caitlin Clark is a straightforward, no-nonsense athlete who lets her performance speak for itself. She is an accessible celebrity who appeals to fans of all ages. Conversely, Reese is a loud firecracker. Unrepentant and divisive, her enthusiasm electrifies her fans. Brands prefer safe wagers, and Clark is as secure and lucrative as they come, but it's not always what corporate sponsors are searching for.
Now, jealous WNBA players will have the opportunity to earn that credit. Now, players like Angel Reese, they will be given the chance to test their star power.
Fans and critics alike are quick to highlight the discrepancy and earnings on social media, portraying it as a clash of styles and personalities. On one side, you have the modest workhorse narrative surrounding Clark, and on the other, there is the dazzling showstopper image associated with Reese. These comparisons are not only unfair, but they are also reductive. Both players have put in a great deal of effort to get to the top, but the sports industry doesn't care about fairness. It's about marketability, and Caitlin Clark currently has the advantage.
And Angel Reese knows a ring.
However, Angel, since Reese enjoys disproving others, she is not one to sit quietly in the corner and let things go unnoticed. If anything, this $10 million revelation will just serve to stoke her wrath. The bigger question is whether Reese can change her brand to attract the kind of sponsorships that Clark has locked down. Fans are turning this into a larger debate about what it takes to succeed in the Neil era. Is it about skill alone, or does personality play a role? Reese knows how to use controversy to her advantage, and it wouldn't be surprising if she channels this frustration into her game or her next viral moment. Is Clark just taking advantage of a successful tactic, or is Reese being ignored because she speaks up? Most likely, the truth is somewhere in the middle. End perception and performance are equally important in deals, and Clark is an expert at striking a balance between the two. The current problem for Angel Reese is to figure out how to close that gap. She is already a cultural legend who has motivated numerous young athletes with her charisma and confidence, but turning that influence into financial success calls for a new strategy. While Caitlin Clark is doing what she does best, staying focused and not out there clapping back or gloating, her success speaks for itself, and she's too busy cashing checks to get caught up in the drama. Her level of discipline and self-awareness is part of what makes her so appealing to sponsors. She's not just a great athlete, but also a savvy businesswoman who understands her value and knows how to leverage it. Reese may need to soften her edges, diversify her image, or even rethink how she positions herself in the market. This doesn't mean losing her authenticity.
Some estimates have said that the league is going to lose about $50 million. Is there a scenario that you will try to raise more money right now?
Probably not. We probably don't need to raise capital like we did back when I came in 2020, started assessing raising capital.
And that is what truly sets these two stars apart. Angel Reese loves being in the spotlight and being viral. Both strategies have advantages in the world of zero deals, but Caitlin Clark thrives on consistency, dependability, and outcomes. This isn't just a story about two basketball players, it's also about how college sports are changing. For athletes like Caitlin Clark, who can balance both skill and marketability, nil deals have transformed the game, transforming athletes into businesses. The incentives are enormous for players like Angel Reese, who are still learning how to manage with this new reality. There are some bumps in the way. However, Angel, since Reese enjoys disproving others, she is not one to sit quietly in the corner and let things go unnoticed. If anything, this $10 million revelation will just serve to stoke her wrath. The bigger question is whether Reese can change her brand to attract the kind of sponsorships that Clark has locked down. Fans are turning this into a larger debate about what it takes to succeed in the Neil era. Is it about skill alone, or does personality play a role? Reese knows how to use controversy to her advantage, and it wouldn't be surprising if she channels this frustration into her game or her next viral moment. Is Clark just taking advantage of a successful tactic, or is Reese being ignored because she speaks up? Most likely, the truth is somewhere in the middle. End perception and performance are equally important in deals, and Clark is an expert at striking a balance between the two. But don't discount Reese just yet. She is a fighter, a competitor, and someone who can adjust. This is only the beginning of a new chapter in her story, and if there's one thing Angel Reese is good at, it's turning a setback into a comeback. It remains to be seen if she can do this in time to catch up to Caitlin Clark. Even though Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark may be rivals, they are also a part of a larger movement that is changing the game for women's sports, and even though their methods may differ, their influence is undeniable. In the end, however, the rivalry between these two celebrities is far from over and is about two amazing athletes pushing each other to be better, even if they are unaware of it. The rivalry between Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark is being redefined not only in basketball but now in branding. As Clark stealthily acquires millions of dollars, Reese is left contemplating her next course of action, driven by a combination of determination and frustration. While Angel Reese may be having a breakdown right now, it won't be long before she turns her frustration into something more significant because, if we know anything about Caitlin Clark, it's that she knows how to stay ahead of the game. Together, they're redefining what it means to be a college basketball star, and we're all just along for the ride. Journeys highlight the complex world of nil deals, where talent and perception collide in unpredictable ways.